Hello users, and welcome back to Path of the Exiles. And Path of the Exiles featuring the triple threat. If you didn't watch the previous episode, I suggest you do, because throughout this entire play session I will be inebriated. So I'm going to try to finish the game today in today's recording session. And by today, I do not mean today as in the day you will be watching. I've got like a mosquito bite on my hand and I'm itching it because I'm drunk. So I'm going to stop doing that now. But yeah, so we are in the lower prison now. Monster level 47. Level 51. Once I get to level 57 and I'm able to put on my new bow, that's going to be a big increase in my capabilities. And then of course when I get to level 59, if I get to level 59, I'll be able to put on Queen of the Forest, not to be confused with Queen of the Autumn Leaves, the Yu-Gi-Oh card, of which I very much so adore. Potential good 2 stone rings. Oh, the one I have on also gives me plus 18 cold res too. Yeah, I don't know. I like my resistances right now. First time I died in part 2 though, it was a little upsetting, but hey, what are you gonna do? It happens. Alrighty. It's a lot of junk here. Again, I'm an MF and MFer, so I've got really good stuff at the moment. Well, I don't know about really good stuff, but I got Gold Worm, Sedima's Touch, Perandus Blazon, Bisco's Collar, and I got item rarity up in here. Let me look at what I actually have as my stats. 37% quantity, 21% rarity. So having, of course, with item rarity, that adds another 46%, so got to keep that in mind. But having more base, so not including my skill gems, having more base quantity than rarity is something that I don't often end up with. But this is still early in the game. I don't have like Venture's Gambles or anything like that at the moment.
That would only slow me down.
That would only slow me down. It would only slow me down. Slow me down. Again, if you're interested in watching someone who's getting drunker, again, don't try this at home, kids. As time goes on, continue watching this video, of course. But if that's not your thing, then feel free to turn this off now while you still have a chance. Though I will say, these are going to be very interesting eps. Lots of exposure, you know, going to give you lots of good stuff. Ow. Ow. Dad, why? Diamond flasks, they're good, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Blarg? Alright. First trial of the second set. I'm probably going to attempt the Labyrinth. I think when I get Queen of Queen of the Autumn Leaf, Queen of the Forest. My brain. I think I'm going to attempt the trial then. I don't know. I don't remember when the last trial is, so it might be before I hit level 59, but if it is, then again, I'll wait until I hit level 59 and get that shit set up. But if it's after level 59, then I'll just do it ASAP. That's going to be the idea.
My mana is gone.
My mana is gone. You know what's super interesting about drugs? And I consider alcohol a drug in this category. I know it's technically not, in a sense that it's more of like a poison than anything else, but what I like about them, and as well of being a gamer who's obsessed with her childhood, is there's like, I can enjoy a game that I played a long time ago like it's the first time when I am under the influence of multiple drugs. And I just think that's so cool. Like, it has like echoes of familiarity while also feeling like it is new at the same time, because it is new. You know, it's just a super cool experience. Again, which I do not recommend. Don't try this at home, kids. But it's super interesting. Like, I played this game while drunk many, many times, and I played this game while high. Probably hundreds, if not at this point, thousands of times. But it's still just, you know, every time I play it, it's just super interesting. And I do want to do more drunk/high playthroughs of other certain games that I played as a kid. I'm almost done with my first full drink. I'm not measuring them, cause I'm 23, so I'm at the point where I don't need to measure that shit anymore. I just fucking go for it. I'm trying to get a little more comfy. But yeah, hopefully y'all are enjoying this vid. Again, these are gonna be super mellow videos. Just gonna be chilling, playing some Path of Exile. If you're watching this while it's premiering, at this point, as of this recording, I'm still ironing out details as to how I'm going to proceed doing video stuff. Which I am planning on making little changes to the gaming side of the channel. I'm surprised that I'm trying to get comfortable, but it's hard. I'm surprised that the political videos are doing as well as they are. I mean, I'm not necessarily surprised. I mean, it's good, but yeah, I'm gonna do some changes to the gaming side. But if you're only a person that watches the gamer videos, I mean, don't fret. Of course, I'm never gonna stop doing video game videos. Like, that's just like, it would take a cold day in hell for me to stop playing video games on YouTube. Like, I've been doing this shit since I was literally fucking 13 years old. I started my channel 10 years ago, actually. 10 years ago in August, technically, but this is just, like, it's a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna be something I do forever. So, you know, just keep that in mind.
Temptation, do you know?
Oh, I always feel the temptation to... I'm just kidding. I'm not actually kidding, but there's certain things I can't say on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, so if you're a gamer, if you only subscribe to my channel for gaming videos, which is particularly more likely if you're not American, because I only really cover American politics, though I am looking to branch out, it's just that the election is a lot of shit in the news feed. But But I am planning on definitely changing the outlook of Above It All through after the election's over. It's definitely gonna, I'm gonna do more stuff with the political side of the channel. But the gaming side is never gonna go away. Like, the political side of my channel is more likely to go away than the gaming side. Video games are like a tattoo, you know what I mean? I can find new interesting things about things, but I can't get rid of it. I mean, technically I can, but I'm not going to, because it require a lot of effort and pain and suffering. Also, a sulfur flask. I do like sulfur flasks. 21% additional elemental resistances during flask effect. That's good, actually. That's 26%, this Quicksilver. But, so if I have the increased movement speed, Quicksilver, yeah, I'm just gonna go with this setup. This is like an end game setup. Like, the flasks aren't perfect. They're definitely not perfect. I would like one that gets rid of freezing. But at the same time, this is about as good as it's gonna get. I prefer increased flask effect. So like instead of 40%, it would do like 50 or 60%. That's my preference for a sulfur flask. But again, just this layup of health, divination distillate, jade, quicksilver, sulfur. That's usually what I'll end up going with at the end of the game. Like 9 times out of 10. Yo, I'm feeling really good right now. And by that I mean I'm feeling really bad. Do not try this at home, y'all. Yeah, what I was saying about changing the layout, but I basically mean by that is the frequency of each series. I do want to start another series, and I've been thinking about this for a while. And who knows, by the time I upload this video, things might already be completely ironed out, but I might as well just talk about it out loud. Makes it this is a planning phase. So, I do have a new series, video game related, in the works, so if that's something that's interesting to you. It's going to be not based around live Let's Play kind of stuff, or speedrunning. But if you're curious right now, that's a really cool picture. I just thrill seek it's really cool. As of right now, I've got speed play, I've got lettuce play, I've got Spook Nights, and I've got Path of the Exiles. And 5 Knee Deep in Doom. Those I don't think are going to change at all. But I'm going to add in, it's going to be kind of, it's still going through the head process, but it's going to be kind of like a review while also kind of a Let's Play at the same time. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be more edited as well, so I guess that would be the main differential, is that it's going to be more not live-based commentary, but more of a scripted, edited experience. That will be coming hopefully soon. But yeah, the frequency of these videos is, I think what I'm going to do is just do them in an established order. But I mean, I have to think about what that order is. Because I know there are people that, of course, don't watch this content. Like, I don't know why. Like, you clearly would need some sort of therapeutical assistance if you were someone who does not like watching Path of the Exiles. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, I do all the videos, so I watch them all. I watch them as I do it. Like, I'm literally watching it right now. Like, you ever think about that? Yeah. So I don't want to like just spam this out every day if it's not going to be. I'm going to make it more interesting. But either way, this series is down in the dumps anyway, because the rest of this series is just going to be me drunk out of my asshole. So I mean, it's just like, why watch this shit anyway?
Not suffer this humiliation again.
I don't suffer this humiliation. I'm just going to do this for flash charges. And then also, of course, to drop off some of my stuff. I'm super excited to get to maps, because again, I didn't play maps at all during the Metamorph League. So, like I said, I normally take like one league while I'm super interested in Path of Exile. And Blight, oh, Jesus. You know, if you, obviously I'll have the Blight portal effect, so you know, I did do a bunch of challenges and stuff. So, I'm probably going to take that direction during Delirium as well. Is just play the fuck out of it. So I'm going to have to get a moment of serious time here, y'all. Hey, hey, serious time. Everybody, serious time. Come on, serious time. Chevron, The Returns. That's such a... Again, I love the language of this game. Reassembled, also good language.
My mana is gone.
There we go. Only one death. I'll take one death.
And so it begins.
Sin has such a good voice actor. Like, I mean that like with like it's really good. Like very. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Like it's just hot as shit. Like you know, the vibrations as they go through my skull. God, I don't know what the voice actor for Sin looks like, but I just really want to have sex with him, and I'm just being honest. Like I'm just saying this, you know. And again, I have no idea what they look like, but I don't even care. Like if you can whisper that into my ear, you know what I mean? Like that's just good fucking stuff. I will take that. Yeah, we're done with the first half, it seems.
Stay sharp out there.
Look at this fucking garbage.
Farewell.
Well, actually, what do I have on now? 23 to lightning res. 27 to fire res is good. This has rarity on it. You know, this does have rarity on it. I'm gonna go see if I can craft some better res stuff. Or life, if I can. Okay, so I want cold and lightning. Okay. So let me go ahead and look at my resistances. So 68, 42, 45, 75, 76, 34. So yeah, I am taking a hit in lightning, but it's that hit that gets me above threshold for the other resistances, which is super important. So I'm just gonna have to, if I see lightning, be super cautious for this time. And hold up. Oh shit, 75 ints. Okay, hold the phone. Hold the phone, everybody, hold the phone. Okay. So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna remove King of the Hill. And do that. And then I'll get... Hello? It is not letting me shoot right now. I can't use Caustic Arrow. What the fuck? Hello? It's not letting me use Caustic Arrow? I'm so confused. It's not letting me use caustic. Hello? Okay, hold the phone. Something is clearly wrong. Like, I'm clicking it, right? Like, even the keyboard bind is not functioning. That's kind of scary. Okay, now it's working. What the fuck? That was so weird. Like, now is not the time for the game to glitch. Like, I am way too drunk right now to deal with the glitchy fucking mess of a video game. Don't do that again, please. Please just be nice. Ah! That was super strange though. I have, oh shit. No idea why that happened. I might have to start going for health. By the way, I just want to be completely honest with everyone watching the video right now. As of this moment, I'm feeling as far, like, there's a balance, you know, you don't want to get too fucked up where you feel like you're about to die and you want to kill yourself, right? I'm very much so teetering on that line. But I'm feeling good about it, so. The marijuana's kicking in. And by marijuana, I mean not marijuana, because drugs are bad for you. I will pick up all these items momentarily. I feel like doing an abyss with Delirium on would be cool. Yeah, this video is approaching, oh shit, approaching its final moments. So again, thank you for watching and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna do my 10-minute outro. Thank you for watching. But yeah, again, this series is probably the most, it's kind of hard to keep talking about video games while I play this game, because, like, again, this is the second league now for this series. So if you're interested in my opinions on the game itself, you'd watch the Metamorph League playthrough. This is more so just complete, you know, commentary. Just shooting from the hip here. Out of all of my series. But, yeah, this is gonna be very fun. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a good day. I'm still only in Act 6 at this moment, but I feel like I'm gonna have a good day. I'm highly looking forward to getting to maps. I really just want to get to maps because, like, I'm just super curious as to how the changes work for maps. Don't you just love how, like, and by love I mean hate, because it's bad for you, but don't you just, like, love, and by, of course, don't you just hate how alcohol is literally a poison? Like, I'm literally poisoning myself. Like, and let's extrapolate even further on having a take of human history here. Like, alcohol has been around for a while. I've done some studying, by some, I mean, very extraordinarily, like, and I cannot stress this enough, very little research. But it seems that our tolerance to the toxin of alcohol comes from eating expired fermented fruit during our tree days. When we as a species, of course, when we were going from the trees to the ground, we ate a lot of, say, fruit that fell off of a tree and kind of fermented on the ground for, you know, yonks. And that's how we kind of developed our tolerance for the kind of alcohol fermentation. That's how we developed our tolerance to it. So, like, it doesn't kill us, it just makes us feel really epic. But, like, can you imagine being, like, a half monkey, half human? Like, just chilling on the ground for a bit and you eat this fermented apple and you're like, whoa, this is epic. You know, like, that'd be super cool. And then everyone who, like, ate that apple and died was like, yo, this is not epic, I'm dead now. And then, like, they died. But, like, our ancestors didn't die. And then now we can just do this. You know, it's just super cool. I find one of my favorite parts about drugs is how it affects the human body. And I don't believe in God or anything. I'm an atheist. I'm not just an atheist. I'm an anti-theist. You know what I'm saying? But, like, so I just find it super interesting on a scientific fashion. I always... Fuck, I didn't mean to resurrect in town. I hate when I click that. Fuck me, it's so annoying. But on a scientific basis, I do find drugs super cool, because it just... You know, like, our brains... Now, I don't believe in free will. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I mean, I believe in it to an extent. But, I think drugs, in a way, prove that we don't have any control over what we say and do and think. Now, I'm not saying, of course, you know, I'm not making any grand thesis here. It's just I do think everything is a chemical reaction. That's just what I think, you know. I think we have free will in the way that we perceive free will, but I think on a grand basis, we're just chemicals reacting to stimuli. And you can call that cringe, you know? I think it's cringe. I think it's like, what the fuck? Like, what am I, a scholar? Like, what the fuck? Like, why am I saying this stupid shit? I'm playing a video game, you know? Like, it doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I just think it's super cool. And again, I've changed my diet. I'm a vegetarian now. I forget, it's like 11 or 12 days, I forget. But I'm a vegetarian now. And I think it's super cool how a diet changes how your body works. And again, it proves that we are just chemical reactions. Just chemical reactions. Like, you eat certain foods in a diet, and your body just behaves completely differently. Like, your clarity of mind functions on a different level. It's just super cool. I've tried a lot of different diets. Like, I've done the keto diet. I did that for 6 weeks. And I definitely felt different. You know, like, doing different diets makes you feel like a different person. And it's kind of like a less noticeable form of, you know, doing drugs and stuff. And again, you know, it's just super cool how, you know, eating a vegetarian diet makes you feel different as a human. Like, when I was studying the ketogenic diet, one of the biggest things that I thought at the time was super weird. It's like, oh, how does that make you feel? Like, people were saying it boosts their ability to be creative and stuff, and it's like, you know, I kind of understand that on a literal sense, or not a literal sense, but like on a scientific sense, on an abstract sense, but I don't really understand it on a literal sense, like on a visceral kind of like happening to me sense. But I mean, you know, after doing the keto diet for 6 weeks, you know, I definitely did feel different, and I don't know if it, you know, was necessarily a net positive. And plus, I have a gigantic history with food abuse and food addiction, so I mean, it's kind of hard for me, like, to do keto for the rest of my life or something like that, so that's not really an option. But I just think it's super interesting how diets so like not necessarily for the direct function of changing how your brain functions, but diets alone can change how your brain functions in considerable ways. It's just super cool. Anyway, I think I've gotten a little too far off of point here. So what I'm going to do is after this Delirium's over, I'm going to cut the video, and I'll see you next time I upload Path of the Exiles. Hopefully you're enjoying this content. It's definitely going to get more interesting as time goes on, because I'm going to pour some more concoctions in a moment here. And I'm looking forward to it, so hopefully you're looking forward to it. For me, it's only going to be a few minutes, but for you, it's going to be a few days, or day, or whatever. Fragments? Anyway. Ta-ta!